Right, hello everybody, and welcome to Coco Mac Gaming. I am Mac. Unfortunately, my other half is not here today. She is in Vegas having a good time. Marriage, am I right? So, we're still gonna keep the show going though. So, we're gonna have a good time, and I have a lovely cast here for you. Let's go ahead and get some introductions going, starting with Apple.
What is up, people? I'm Apple Juice, spelled like Beetlejuice. I play Nickname, the kobold rogue who cannot remember anyone's names, but is here to have a good time. Looking forward to finding out what was going on with this burning ass frog building. So, yeah.
All right.
Good
Yep.
good afternoon, y'all. I am Kay, also known as Phenomena, and I am playing Kenny, who is the halfling bard who has completely lost her voice. But she still knows how to cook. Kinda.
Kinda.
Correction, Kenny knows how to use seasonings. That is a very important distinction. hello,
Okay.
Shea Butter Babies. It is I, your favorite chocolate friend, Neo Soul God. But you can just call me Neo, and I will be playing Aiga Ifedayo, a fighter, a revised fighter specifically written by me. So, and hopefully will be a Pegasus Knight DM. Hopefully will be a Pegasus Knight before I die. Before
I die.
Here's hoping.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Hello to all of you ladies, bros, and non-binary hoes. It is I, Thena. Happy Pride, first of all.
Happy Pride!
Gang, gang, alphabet gang.
Alphabet gang on deck.
Alphabet Mafia on deck. I will be playing Nefertari, your resident death-obsessed cleric. I am currently visible and no longer tripping.
These are indeed facts.
I guess it's my turn. Hi, I'm Tomasi. I play. My brain ran.
Not
Just
no.
ran.
Y'all,
Did you
Olamide
see-
just gonna
did
show
you
up
see
today.
that?
Twyla's nowhere to be found. We got Olamide today.
Oh, that would be trouble. That would be trouble.
Oh, that brother's floating in the air. Look at ass.
But I play Twyla. She is a Circle of Stars druid. And yeah, she tried to put out fire, and the fire kept jumping. Sentient fire is a new thing for her. Yeah, we're gonna have fun today.
All right. Would anybody like to give me a recap? No one. All right, bet. So last week, we investigated the hideout of the Harrington Brigands. That was, they were just kind of casually pushed out of. Only to find that there was a bigger hideout hidden within the tree stump. And, things happened. Folks got really, really high and got stuck down there. There were magical items and weapons found. There was a letter found that was not read to the group. Um, but yeah, so we got a long rest in there and made our way to Downfall in the morning. Yes, we did spend quite a bit of the session in there.
I fell off a ladder a couple of times.
In Downfall, the group was instructed to speak with the king, who would be able to give them insight on how to reach Bavlorna. And they began making their way. They were almost squashed by essentially a stone golem.
Oh yeah.
That was the thing that almost happened, and then they made
That
their way
remains to be seen. I resent that. Okay, I had it under control.
They had it under control.
I did not have it under control. No. Go ahead, Mac. I'm sorry.
And they found their way to a burning building where living animated coals were running around trying to set the building on fire, and it was a bit of a scramble, but they managed to eliminate all of the coals, which is where we left off. Let's pull up the map and we will pick up right where we left off.
Should probably pick up my character sheet, shouldn't I?
That might be helpful.
Should be doing that.
Boom, boom. So you all have just succeeded in eliminating the final coal. And the bullywog who was trying to put out the fires very unsuccessfully is breathing heavily. He turns to you all and bows his head politely. Thank you all. I was really having the hardest time. They were just so fast.
Fire! And I just tackle him and just start running.
He immediately begins patting himself. Is it out?
I tackle him and start rolling on the ground with him.
Oh goodness.
I'm pretty sure he's out.
And I say, I get up and dust myself off and says, "You are safe now."
Thanks.
Do you have any fire insurance? Because this is a hazard. What if this happens again and we're not here?
I'm an actual thief, and even I can tell you insurance is theft.
Insurance is theft. Listen up, kids. Insurance is a scam.
He makes his way back to his feet. This was no accident. This was arson.
Do you have
What a
any
pretty
idea
name.
of who might have committed it?
This was arson.
You know, I think I know someone named Austin.
Okay. He catches his breath once more, and he turns to each of you all, and he tells you, "I'm Duke Ekrand. It's really a pleasure to meet you all. May I ask your names?"
I'm Kenny.
I'm Nefertari.
Twyla.
I am Queen Iga.
Yes, of course, Your Highness.
Flips hair.
He is very clearly familiar with who Iga is already.
I thought Iga was only
you-
queen for a day.
No, Iga only got to keep her crown for a day.
Ooh.
In the the Fey realm, Iga is Your Highness forever.
Oh dear God.
Me.
Unlimited power.
Goodness. So I remember this. I do remember this.
I believe in you, Big Cat.
What was the Duke's name again?
Ikrin?
Ikrin.
Ikrin.
Yes. Um, this building was set on fire. I'm sorry, let me get back into character. There was a tiny little dragon with a sword, and he and two others they set the place on fire as a distraction, and they stole one of our balloons.
Iga starts chuckling, he like snickering.
Neff immediately looks at Nickname. You were harboring a fugitive.
Was the tiny dragon pink by any chance?
Yes, he was. He had a goblin with him, and there was one other that got arrested. They're in jail now. But this is a balloon factory, and that they halted production for quite a while until I can get this fixed up.
So you
How long ago did they steal that balloon?
Don't
Well, a few days now, I guess.
Interesting. And your place has been on fire since then?
I've been fighting fires. Yeah, since then.
This motherfucker been fighting fires for 72 hours.
fighting for his life.
For about 36 hours. It's only been about 3 days.
you need a nap?
Baby, burn.
Just go
Desperately.
I take it you're a member of the court then, yes? The drippy court?
The soggy court, yes. Never seen you all before. Are you here to see the king?
Yes, actually. We were wondering if there was anything that he needed or if anything that we could do to help out, you know? We're just helpful people.
Yes.
You have done more than you know. Actually,
Helpful
here.
people.
And he goes digging into a drawer and he pulls out a brooch. It's made of bronze in the shape of a fly, and it has wings that actually flutter. You should wear this when you meet the king. It'll let him know that you're friends of the court.
Yeah, we'll just let Iga have that. She's royalty.
Indeed.
There's a bridge right to the east of the building here. If you head across, you'll find your way right to where the king spends most of his time. He's there most of the day, so you shouldn't have any problem finding it. But I'm gonna take a nap.
Will
You
we
definitely
be safe
earned
from
one.
this place being set on fire when we leave?
Well, I don't think there's any more coals. I'm gonna go home and take a nap though. So
So that's a solid idea.
Quick question. Your
yes.
king did not assist you in putting out these fires.
Gots to be more careful.
Well, I'm kind of in charge of the factory here, so.
In charge does not mean you do not need aid. I'm not sure how royalty works here, but are you not allowed to call for aid when you need it from your king?
Well,
We aided our royalty just the other minute when they almost got squashed by some kind of stone golem.
I do not know who this royalty could be, but
The silent beef.
I was lucky enough to keep the entire building from catching fire. I'm not sure anybody even knew about it.
I have a question. You say you make balloons, right? That's all you do here is just make balloons by yourself? You don't have any like workers or anyone to help you make balloons? Firstly,
questions that need answers.
I actually do have 2 interns, yeah.
But when it's time to clock out, it's time to clock the fuck out.
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're
I have
right.
things to do
You're
when
right.
I get home. I have a life outside of work, so
What is it? Work home. What is it? What is
Work-life
home
balance.
relationship?
Work-life
Work-life balance. I know that's right. You goddamn right.
Look,
Also, these balloons, how much do they cost?
How much what?
How much do you
What kind of
Very
trinket
cool.
would you like in return?
in return for a balloon?
Well, I'm afraid I can't sell you the balloons. They're for the king. You'd have to get his clearance in order for me to let you have a balloon, and we just had one stolen. So
The king owns all the balloons, and you run the balloon factory, but the king never checks up on you in your balloon factory.
Twyla, we do not have time to organize them right now. We're
Everywhere
on a
we've been.
schedule. We're on a schedule, my dear. We're on a
I'll-
schedule.
I'll-
It's
my dear.
unfair.
I'll help you write
It's
a
massively
pamphlet.
We'll circle back to
unfair.
this when we
Unionizing
finish
workers.
speaking with the king.
So
Okay,
apparently, I
okay.
need to write a
Well,
druid
we-
circle that's the circle of the union or something. Shit crazy.
Circle of the
Shit
union for real.
Okay.
We'll
Got it.
circle
My main
back to
question
him
would
when
be
we
that
speak to the king.
If you make
She's
hot air
going to
balloons-
take the Duke's hand in hers and goes, "We're going to advocate for you on your behalf, one way or another. This was entirely unfair to you."
I don't know what to say. That's just kind of the way things are here. But thank you.
My question is, if it's a hot air balloon factory, wouldn't the fire help with the production of hot air? I feel like we
That's
could
not
have.
how that works.
I feel like we could have pivoted. I feel like
Y'all are so damn silly.
if you perhaps applied yourself a bit more, you could turn this fire into a boon. Into, I mean, it. I'm going to go. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Well,
Twyla came in with the "We love you and we're gonna fight for your rights," and then Apple came in with the "But also do better."
Also get your bag though.
Get your shit together.
well, thanks again, everyone. Your Highness. I hope your audience with the king goes well.
Right, then that's just the bridge to the
I'm
east.
dead as hell.
He kisses your hand, and there's like a trail of slime.
That's what you get.
Ew.
Oh, side note, do you know of any black
Wherever Nefertari is.
Neff pulls out an empty vial from her pack, glides it across Iga's arm and caps it and sticks it in her pack.
Oh, no.
I could use this for more research.
All right then.
Oh, do you
pleasure
know of
meeting
any
all.
blacksmiths around?
I don't know if there's any blacksmiths, but there is a vendor up in the northeast corner of Downfall. Maybe they might have some weapons. I'm not sure. I've never been over there.
I'm looking for someone more who makes things or crafts things, not necessarily weapons, but metalworking sort of thing, if possible.
I'm proficient in smithing, Nefertari.
Oh,
Doctor.
well, here I was advocating for you to have a new crown when you could have just made one.
But the point is that I should be crowned.
Well, do you want to make your own crown, or would you like me to help you find another one? That's what I thought.
Okay. I just sit in the corner dejected and shit. Go like, not in front of my subjects.
Neff takes Iga's hand. It's like, I'm sorry, darling. When we get back to the room, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I would like the audience to be aware that Queen Iga has no actual like authority over anyone. She just is Your Highness.
Not
at all.
one bit of authority. Zero.
Maybe
Iga
a
don't
little.
fucking care though. You should-
I'm
you
mad
should
Iga hit
be
the
baby
with
queen.
Oh goodness.
Yes, swear your fealty to me.
So he kind of, ushers everybody outside, and I will switch the map back to.
So about that nap, I'm trying to take y'all
Downfall.
in on
Right?
my nap time, bro. Oh, guys, I just remembered. I found a letter when I was having my when I was on that rather lovely trip. I found a letter.
Oh, what does it say?
Yeah.
Right, yes. And Neff proceeds to like scrounge through her backpack, and she pulls out this crumpled letter. It was from, I believe, one of the herringons that we cleared out of the thing. During our hostile takeover. It says Henrietta. I'm pretty sure it's to his girl. Henrietta, that's not really imaginative. I can't believe it's been 2 whole years since I got trapped in hither. I miss you more every day. Well, he probably should have been writing to her more. This band takes very good care of me, and they work me hard. I've built up enough of a rapport to be able to send more letters, but I just heard a rumor. Apparently, there's someone in Downfall who can help me get back to Tither, but for a price. I don't know what that price is yet, but I'll find a way to. And then it ends there. I'm pretty sure he got after that. So,
we're kind of the ones that after.
right. So,
Yeah.
Henrietta never got this letter, but there could be a way to get to Tither for a price. Now, it doesn't list. It doesn't name who we may get in contact for that, but my high stupor has produced some information.
It is helpful.
Also, Henrietta, your man is dead, and so I hope you move on peacefully.
We didn't we didn't kill him. Relocated
to the afterlife.
No, the herringon that we fought.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm still partially mentally coming down from that whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm not high
I
anymore.
don't think we killed any of them.
Yeah,
I'm not high
speaking
anymore,
of-
but I imagine we did. I'm sorry.
No,
Damn it.
speaking of
I knew
criminals,
This is going to be mad again. I still didn't kill anyone.
Yeah,
You
we're
don't-
outside now, right?
Yes, you are now outside.
Okay.
Speaking of criminals, I'll point to the doctor. I don't know.
Criminal?
No. I don't know your name. Your name from now on is Snitch. What the fuck were you talking
Yeah,
about?
what the fuck was that?
Harboring a criminal. No.
Could you fucking not?
In front of the Duke. That's our
I'm
dragon. that
sorry.
burned
I
down
was,
this
in
place.
my defense, I was flabbergasted, okay? Bewildered. Flummoxed, if you
How
will.
about
Well, we knew he was not a
shut your
favorite
flabber
of
or get gassed?
First of all, he's not going to tell on us. He gave us the little golden snitch brooch, and we helped him, not have to pay an insurance claim for flame damage. So I feel like we're okay.
But
He
our
doesn't
I
seem.
I didn't say anyone by name. He doesn't even know your name, and you don't know his name. We're fine.
We introduced ourselves to him.
Yeah,
but-
we did.
Nickname's not going to remember.
I pull out the sword. I have the sword. The motherfucker used.
Oh yeah, you do.
To make sure.
Well, you got to be more careful.
Yeah,
motherfucker's
apparently I
wild,
do,
dude.
snitch.
First of all, I'm not a snitch. I resent that. Second of all,
I said I
when
resemble that
you
remark.
need healing, don't come to me. I don't want to heal someone who calls me a snitch.
I won't come to you for healing or an alibi, and I'm
No face, no case, man.
Gotta play it safe. No face, no case.
Y'all motherfuckers wild.
So if that is the case, from now on, when someone is referenced that we may know that may not be in tight with people who are in favor of this belladonna witch hag person, we act like we knew here and we don't name names.
I didn't say any names. I just said he was harboring a criminal. I didn't say which criminal. The guy's fine. He'll take a nap. Yeah, the guy's fine. He'll take a nap. Everything will be over. Not to mention, we've met a bunch of people, and I haven't killed any of them, okay? I only remember the names of people I killed. So, look, I remember a face. I don't remember names. It'll be okay.
We are not amused.
I'm sorry. Do you want a crown or not?
Oh,
Goes back to being dejected.
Okay, so when we meet the king, who does the talking?
I think that perhaps either
Iga?
myself
No.
or nickname or maybe Twyla.
Above board, literally anyone but me.
I'm a weirdo, but I could do it.
Royalty.
I'm also a licensed doctor.
Neff does cut a rather impressive figure.
Oh, thank you.
I
I like
think
rub
that-
my bald head like, thank you.
I feel like, as a licensed doctor, you speak logic and reason, and royalty don't really like those things a lot.
Oh, so this is actually my time to shine, huh?
No,
No,
You have
honesty
no
and
power
royalties
here.
don't like that either.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well,
Okay.
Nicholas Namelberg, you don't really. We all have our issues, okay? Is what I'm trying to say.
What's my issue?
You're bad at
Nickname?
traps. You
What's my name?
that too. What's my name? And it's not Snitch.
I could only imagine like the king having to say his name more than once.
Listen, your name is Doctor, and your name is Circus Performer. And when I address the king, I can address them as Your Majesty, Your Greatness, Your Holiness. It's very easy to not use people's names.
That's fair.
Has a
Kinda
very
He's
strict
the
now.
kind of king that makes you say his whole name and his titles and
And
fusses
if
his
he
name
is that
and
kind
wears
of
a
king, I
chains.
will humbly bow and let someone else handle it. But right now, I think I'm probably the best person equipped to deal
Alright,
with
all right,
stupid unity.
fine. You can be our ambassador. I'm the ambassador of healing and catching bodies. You can be the ambassador of words and all that shit. So,
Well, now that
Real-
we've got that solved.
Real quick, because the map is invisible on stream. How did we show where we were in real space? Did I just give everyone the ability to see through my character token?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because your character sheet is
Okay.
still, I can still see it.
Okay, awesome. So I will.
There it is.
We're just outside the little cabin, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna just click this for everybody. That's where we are.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
I
But
forgot
yes,
to scroll
I
down.
will.
Bitch,
I
I'm
will
blind.
absolutely forget names, and it's guaranteed that he will say some important ones. So if anyone could like remember those in the conversation, perhaps if
Sure.
No
Doctor you have
worries.
like, a notepad for
No
like
worries, nickname. I'm very, very good with names.
And I'm sorry, Nicholas, for almost snitching on you.
I forgive you, Doctor.
I
To
could
the
just
king.
hold. I could just
Oh,
hold
blah, blah.
arms out wide, just assuming that hugs that are about to happen, and just slowly put the hands down.
Oh no, sweetie. The only hugs I do are sideways. What?
Like church hugs.
No.
Oh,
She
they're
was
going
horizontal.
more in a
Oh,
horizontal.
okay. I was mad confused. I'm caught up now. I'm
I
fine.
thought
I'm
church hugs
He
too.
said like a church hug.
like you know what I'm talking about.
The side
The
hug.
little
The Christian
Mhm.
side hug.
The type of hug you give to that nigga that says, "Where my hug at?" That type of shit.
No,
The only
I've
hugs
started
I do
hitting
are
those.
horizontal. Speaking of Iga, when we get that crown, I'd like to crown you myself.
Oh my.
So, are you all advancing?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Just tell me where to put us back.
Twyla is keeping her jealousy
Um,
at bay because Kenny doesn't talk
Let me
to her that
see
way.
where you are. Okay, so I'm gonna move you just a bit.
No, go ahead.
Friends to lovers trope? Question mark.
Boom, right
Trying. Kenny's got to catch up.
there.
Kenny's fucking oblivious. I
Very
mean,
much
So,
she didn't realize Twyla was going to be salty that she's dipped for 8 fucking years.
Yes.
Kenny's got a lot to catch up on. Okay.
Twyla just
So-
gonna lean down to Kenny. That could be us, but you keep playing.
I'm dead.
So before I advance, I just need to say, Thina, I need you to inbox me a link to your chair because I need that in my life.
Yeah, that chair's sick. Not even gonna hold you. I've been looking at it this whole time.
I got it as a birthday gift for Ben, so I got it from Amazon, but I gotta find the link for it. So I will find the link for it before the end of the stream.
Just make sure we have it. That's all I need. That's all I need. You feel me?
Okay,
I can see Iga's token, but I can't see mine. I'm assuming I'm still in the dark, and since I can't see it, I can't move it.
there's only one token. There's just
Okay.
a party token.
Okay.
Right
It's like party token.
Okay, cool.
Is Arya her leader? Oof.
now. So, ahead of you, and just for a reminder, there's very thick fog, so you can see about 20 feet in any direction. There's a flat plank bridge which spans the arm of the lake. It's lined on one side by rows of bullywog heads on wooden spikes. At the center of the bridge, a small figure sits with his feet dangling over one side. The figure appears to be talking to itself in bemoaned tones. But then the severed bullywog heads nearby erupt in a cacophony of voices, some indignant, others sympathetic. A few in more distant row yell, "What? I couldn't hear what they said."
Are we walking past talking heads? Just on sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Kenny leans into one of the heads a little. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, this fella right here's lost his head, it seems. He does not show any signs of irony in his statement.
Does the
Yeah.
figure sitting on the bridge have a head?
He appears to have a head.
Okay.
Excuse me, good sir.
Hi, how's it going? As you approach, you can see that he is a scarecrow of sorts. He has what look like giant crab claws for hands and a gourd for a head. I'm actually going to drop him in. Well, I'm going to make him visible so you guys can see him.
You said he has a gourd for a head.
He does.
Like the fruit kind? I mean, the vegetable kind, or like the vase kind? Like the kind that they use for the souls, or like the vegetable kind?
Like a smaller version of Gara's gourd.
Ah, okay.
You know why it's shaped the way that it is, right? You want to know some Naruto trivia?
Sure.
Okay. The reason why it's shaped the way that it is is because Gara was the Jinchuriki that of Shukaku, who was a Tanuki. And in Japanese mythology, Tanukis' testicles are so big they sling
They're
them over their
incredibly
back.
huge that they can put them on their back. Yes.
That's why it's shaped the way that it is.
Man
I
got the balls to
sob.
pull it off.
Yeah, the balls to attack the Leaf Village during the tuning exam, so it checks out.
I cannot with y'all. I
One of my
cannot.
very first anime loves. This is how I knew I was attracted to anime niggas with Black Air Force energy, because he was one of my first anime redheaded loves. Talking about he's upside down on a tree, talking about killing niggas. I was like, he's so dreamy. That's my man.
He just needed a hug and a nap. That's all he needed.
Yes,
Yeah.
he just needs somebody who's gonna love and care about him. I'm gonna stick beside him.
That's the one. That is the example of the one motherfucker that you can heal with hugs and cuddles. Everyone else you can't do that to.
But Your
can't,
Honor,
bro.
I love him.
But it worked though.
Him.
It worked for him.
All it
worked
took
for
was a
him.
headbutt and a hug. And now that nigga is gardening cactuses and baking and wearing aprons. That's all he needed.
And has a comb over.
Yeah.
Hey, you leave my man alone. He is in his soft boy era.
Anywho.
It appears that these severed heads here think that you've lost your head. Is there any merit to that, or are you okay?
Oh yes, I've absolutely lost my head. This one is horrible. And as he moves his head, you can hear like jangling. My original head got stolen by some brigands. And I'd really like to have it back.
These brigands happen to have rabbit ears.
Oh yes, the very ones.
What does your head look like, my good friend? Also, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Clapperclaw. And
So they stole your head.
What did your head look like?
it was a I hope I'm getting this right because I can't find it in the notes, but it's basically a deer skull. Yeah, it was really cool. And like it had horns, I mean, well, more like antlers, but much better than this.
Did we find any dinners?
No, not that.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember seeing anything that looked like a deer skull. But maybe they had another place where they hid the things they stole. Or maybe they took it and gave it to Pavlona.
Maybe one of them kept it as like a special token, and when we let them go, they took it with them.
It's also possible it's in the hideout.
It could be. We couldn't go back and check though. We'd have to go all the way back.
Yeah, I only got to explore little bits of it, but there was definitely more to see.
I'm just looking at his claws, and I'm just like,
Where was the last place that you guys are at before they took your head? Was it here, or were you guys somewhere else?
I was somewhere in the swamp. I wasn't here though.
You lost your head in the swamp. They took your head in the swamp.
Yes, they were quite aggressive about it.
Are we?
Oh, that's using the Odin organ.
They didn't want your memories, or?
No, I don't think so. They seemed pretty taken with my head for some reason.
Did one of them have, what was it, the blue scarf? Is that what he does? The blue scarf?
Mm-hmm.
I know the guy you're talking about. Agdon, yeah. No, he wasn't there.
No. Could be a different band of rabbit brigands.
or just simply another detachment of them.
Yes. Well, we'll keep an eye out for your head. Good friend, good buddy, good pal.
Oh, you will? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If you guys can find my head and bring it back to me, I will personally deliver you guys to thither.
Oh.
He's the guy.
Neff is just like, the letter! The letter! say?
Clapperclaw.
Clapperclaw.
I don't know.
Got that connection.
So the the severed heads that are on the spikes are all kind of like, murmuring, looking at you guys kind of curiously, I guess you could say.
Which one is the sympathetic one?
That one is the one that's actually closest to Clapperclaw, so it's the first one on the bridge.
Do you like being on that spike?
Why would I like that?
I don't know. I don't really yuck someone else's yum. Would you like me to take you with me? So you can see the world together. You seem very nice.
Well, I'd hate to abandon the other kings.
These
Wait.
are ooh.
Back up. Back it up.
Are you saying that all of you were kings here?
Yes, we're all former kings of Downfall.
Is this how kingship always ends in Downfall?
Well, you see, excuse me.
How does he clear his throat? He's just a head. So good.
That's why.
Got something in my throat. Yeah, a spike.
We were all
Can't be all
deposed
bad. I bet it gives good
and
neck.
killed by usurpers. Many of the former monarchs were betrayed by others whose heads are now also on the spikes. So
Wait, so
out spear.
who beheaded you? Was it that one? And I'll point to the one next to him.
no, it's actually the guy all the way on the end there.
Oh. And then who betrayed him? Was it that one? And I'll point to like a random.
Oh,
You
no.
know, he's not actually on the bridge. I don't know what they did with his head.
That's
Did
That's
the
really
current,
unfortunate.
did the current king contribute to this row of heads?
He did usurp the king before him, but I think he hid the head, and he's not really being honest about it. Personally, we all pretty much agree that he's the weakest king that Downfall has ever had.
Really? I look at I say, Doctor, looks like I'll be getting my crown. I think I'll be getting my crown soon.
I feel like. How long has he been king for?
Maybe a month.
How long were you king?
A couple years.
That's fair.
How are you going to
Who
hate
was
him outside
king
the castle?
8
You can't
years
even get in.
ago?
You can't even get it.
So I would like for you, Nickname, to make me a straight charisma check.
Oh yeah.
This man was king for a month, bro.
Hey now. King for a month. Straight charisma. This is only go well. 21, actually.
Hey yo, let's talk about it. Go
So-
for it.
He kind of moves as far as he can on the spike, which is only a couple inches. Between you and me, I've heard rumors that there's already somebody after his head.
Oh. Who is it? What's their name?
Great. Now we have to. Ooh, wait. Now we have to stop an assassination. Oh, can I catch a body now? What?
I
You
think
don't know.
you have,
You don't know their name?
You know, only so much news makes it here.
That's fair. All right. Well, thank you so much for the information.
I do have
I
one
will-
question. Who was king about 8 years ago?
The guy next to me.
You, sir. Did you have any dealings with Babylona at the time?
We all served under Bavlorna.
But you're kings. Why would you serve?
Bavlorna rules over all of Hither. We're only kings of Downfall.
So how many kings or royalty is there? If she's the ruler of hither and you the ruler of downfall, like how many monarchs are there?
I don't think any other areas in Hither have a monarch. Um, the Soggy Court work is directly underneath Bavlarna, which is why we have a ruler at all times. It's basically the go-to in between the court and Bavlarna.
Which of the kings was being mean to the scarecrow? You said some were sympathetic, some were like derisive. Which ones were being mean to the scarecrow?
So it's not so much them being mean, just so much as nigga, we all lost our heads. Like
We all have problems.
Yeah.
You not
Fair enough.
special.
All right.
Said your ass should have thought ahead.
I think we're ready to see the king. Dude, what's the latest king's name?
King Gullop the 19th.
Gullop?
Gullop.
Gullop. Okay, no, that's actually not that hard to remember.
Speak for your fucking nicknames.
I'm sorry. For some of us, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just think of it like Gulp. That's close enough. Don't call him King Gulp, though. King Big Gulp.
All right, we make our way across the bridge.
Okay.
All right, so we have to find a head and possibly stop an assassination attempt.
Yep. A stag skull. I knew it was in here somewhere.
Stag skull.
Bitch, I'm sorry. Ma'am. You do not get.
So, fun fact, I have actually misplaced my book.
Oh no.
So I am relying entirely on Roll20 right now. I believe the book is in
Good
my
times.
car, and my car is at the shop. So,
Need a break?
oh no, we're good. So, a grand marble gazebo stands atop a mound of soggy earth. Its white stone streaked with green algae. The support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly so that the domed canopy now sits askew. Short steps ring the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywugs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows. Among them, a harpist sends forth delicate notes that mingle with the murmured croaking of gathered nobles. On a dais, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown made of silver and adorned with woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book open across his lap and is mouthing the words as he reads them on the pages. Without looking up, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullop the 19th? He slams the book closed as if to punctuate his question regarding you for the first time. Sleeping bullywugs stand around their monarch, snap to attention at this sound.
Technically, since I'm the bard, I'm a herald, but I kind of don't have a voice. So, yeah, kind of short a herald right now. Your Majesty, King Gullop.
Kenny is so cute on God.
So he looks you over. And why is it you're here?
Well, we are here hoping to seek your assistance. Kenny looks over at Nickname and kind of gives him a nudge.
Nickname will waddle forward and bow deeply.
Oh, yes. I would like to also follow nickname with the bow.
Your most esteemed majesty, we are here on behalf of the Big Top Small Bottoms Court.
I can't face palm hard enough.
Go ahead.
Here as a means of diplomatic extension to see if there's anything that we may assist the great and wondrous Soggy Court with. We have, since entering your great and powerful domain, assisted your factory in the fires that have rotted ever since a balloon was stolen. And I'll gesture for Iga to show the brooch.
He looks at you and he looks at Iga. His eyes narrow when he looks at Iga.
Royal competition in this hole.
I say, I curtsy and say, Queen Iga Ifedayo, first of her name.
Breaker of chains. Mother of dragons.
Loser of inhibitions.
Okay.
Thrower of hands.
And that's on period.
So
it's like Neff is now looking at Iga like
stealer of your girls.
So he nods his head. There was a trouble at the balloon factory, you say?
Just a bit, yes.
Heard
But we
nothing
were
about it.
able to assist the Duke. Yes, we were wondering why you wouldn't have sent any help to him, considering the importance of the balloon factory to your kingdom.
And we were so relieved to hear that you had not heard about it, because the Duke, in his incompetence, had spent 72 full hours fighting a
36
fire
hours.
single-handedly, worrying that a kingdom literally called the Soggy Court would somehow catch fire. But hey, that's on the Duke.
So
you were right to let
Iga says, Iga literally says, couldn't have happened in my court.
So
I would like to add Mother of Pegasi to my name, though.
we will
Mother
make
of
all this for
Pegasi,
you.
okay.
So well, I will have to have a few words with Ingrid. As this is happening,
In game, I'm
Twyla.
also eating a sandwich while this is happening.
Twyla, one of the bullywugs that's laying around passes you a wine goblet. Just randomly.
Oh, thank you. I'm not going to drink it.
There's no wine inside.
Oh,
They said psych. You thought
There's
you was
actually
gonna
a
get lit in
note
here?
inside the goblet.
but she's gonna kind of secretly open the note.
I'm going to send you the contents.
He said, psych. You ain't finna get lit
When
in
we
here.
light
This
this
is
bitch up,
exposition.
have our backs.
Right.
Viva la revolution.
I mean,
Well, time to start
Just-
that union.
Just say the word. I will snatch this crown off of his head and stomp his ass out.
Iga, that was not the time.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm ready to go right now. That's all I'm saying.
So, well, after seeing the brooch and hearing about the balloon factory, Apple, I will give you advantage on this charisma check.
Wonderful.
This man
Spectacular.
said it's all the Duke's fault.
Right.
I desperately need that advantage. Here comes the boom.
Not here comes the boom.
Yummy. Spec yummy. That's a whopping 6.
That's
Can I give bardic inspiration?
I suggest that you do.
All right, you've got inspiration, Apple.
That's a D6, right?
Yeah, I'm double checking, but I believe so. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to turn it around to a nice, healthy 8, which is the ideal number of valence electrons in an atom. And so,
Oh boy. So he sits. He's still cross-legged. By the way, there's a baby alligator at his side.
Aw, that's so cute, little baby.
New pet.
Oh, bro, if we have to kill him, just know I'm taking that alligator.
Oh,
See.
say no more. Say less.
Well,
we're not kidnapping alligator.
It's not kidnapping if the owner is
hell
dead.
we are.
It's rescue if the owner's dead.
We're trying
Well,
to prevent this king from getting assassinated.
Oh, that's right. Well, nope, that depends.
So
We
what
don't
is
know
the
who's
king doing
assassinating
with
him.
my healthy 8, which I should say 8 valence electrons, that's noble gases. So if he is nobility,
Yes, science. Yes, chemistry.
he appears very bored. And what is it that you would ask of me for your aid in the balloon factory?
I don't know. Maybe we should let them assassinate this nigga.
Your head. I'm fucking.
we were asking simply the opportunity to further help your kingdom and further make us a boon to the Saki court. We hear that there are brigands harassing innocent citizens of the Saki court. Bunny-eared brigands that are robbing people of their heads and their dignities. If you could give us any information as to tracking down these challengers to the law and order that your wise and benevolent rule has instilled over the Saki court over the long month reign of your greatness.
Didn't you already kick them out of their hideout? Like,
He don't know that.
That was their only hideout? That's bad planning.
He don't know that.
If you could give us the location, we could deal with these brigands and bring great name to the Saki court and the king who saved these citizens.
well, as it happens, their hideout is just south of Downfall. I find it odd that you made it here without passing it. How did you get here?
Oh, you know.
Oh, that, and Iga says, "Oh, that place. Oh, we beat the hell out of them last night.
That's their only hideout?
Money,
See,
please.
bad planning. That's what I told you guys. What kind of gang has one hideout?
You're telling me you all defeated the brigands last night?
I think so.
You are
Unless they were
surprised?
different brigands, they robbed a little friendly scarecrow bat out there. We were going to fuck up different bunny-eared brigands.
Iga says, "What? Like it's hard?"
Well, to my knowledge, that's the only hideout that the brigands have. So,
Is there anything else that's wrong with the kingdom that you want us to help out with? We're just trying to be helpful to the Saki court, Your Majesty. We're here to help you.
Oh.
well, and as he says this, he still seems very bored and disinterested. I suppose I have to acknowledge your allyship with the court. You've been most helpful in the past days, it seems. We were recently robbed of one of our balloons.
About that.
Would you like the balloon to be returned?
Do you know where it is?
We happened to walk past something that looked very similar to a balloon on our way here.
Did there happen to be a pixie dragon? with that
I
balloon?
didn't see one.
No,
Dragon? That
I'm not ringing any bells.
It was hanging
sound
up high from
familiar.
a tower, so there was no way to tell what was inside.
I want a collective deception roll. Or
I'm
gonna
glad.
need-
Or I will say this. Or one of you can roll with the
Kenny?
help action, so with advantage.
Kenny, and I will
Kenny, you
cast
got this,
spells.
right?
I will cast guidance.
absolutely should.
I will
Thank you.
cast guidance on Kenny.
This all you because you damn sure don't want me to roll for this.
What?
Add a D4. Add a D4. Add a D4.
Yep.
We're giving the help action too, so roll.
Yeah,
take
you're
the
rolling
highest.
with advantage.
Oh, okay. Shit. Roll with advantage.
I believe in you. You got this.
I don't remember how to do this. I'm just gonna roll twice.
Yes!
Hey, yo!
Yay!
Talk to me, baby!
Master liars.
Hmm.
Uh,
So it seems that he's gotten away. I wonder how he did it. Well, if you happen to come across a pink pixie dragon, bring me his head.
I have.
Kenny
have any other
grabs
tasks?
Nickname's arm, just really quietly. If we never happen to spot this pixie dragon, is there any other task that we can perform for you, Your Majesty?
You know, at current, I don't have anything.
we're
Please
told
enjoy your
that,
time in Downfall.
have a goblin in custody that was also with the theft upon your balloon.
I am not certain that was a goblin. Give me 1 second to check that.
There was a goblin in the balloon, but I don't remember who.
thought he died.
It was said, right? There was a goblin balloon, but there's also somebody in jail, but I can't remember.
Because
Yeah.
he was
Goblin. The
locked
Duke
up in a
just told
cage.
us.
The
when we
goblin
met
was
him.
dead, if I remember correctly, because wasn't the
No. There was another
No,
goblin. The Duke
it was a
just
dragon
told
and
us
two
that-
friends. So the
So the
goblin.
one in
Oh,
jail
okay,
is a
okay.
bullywog, actually.
Okay, one in jail is a bullywog.
the
All right,
goblin
bet.
was the one that
The dead one.
nickname was covered in his guts.
Yeah, because I dropped him on.
Yeah.
the thing. Huh?
Yes.
Yep, I recall.
We're told you have a bullywog in custody. If we may be allowed to interrogate him for the dragon's whereabouts.
Why?
Shut. You.
You know, I like that idea.
Your Highness, I do have one question for you. How do you feel about your subjects here?
Here it comes.
A great many of them are my most trusted individuals. Now, I must admit, it can be unwise to be too trusting as a king of Downfall.
Mm. And what service do you give to them?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Service.
That tells me all I need to know. Would you know where Muckstop is? Muckstop?
Above board, muck stomp.
Uh-huh.
Am I missing something in my notes? Where did you hear that?
You just sent me a note. That's
Oh, the note.
The Baron of Muckstop.
You're like, wait a goddamn minute, right?
He sent me this
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, okay.
She's from the
Oh
future.
yes. Many of the nobles live in Muckstomp. It's just a neighborhood in South Downfall. Why do you ask?
Oh, it's just I've heard interesting things about it from some of the people we met in passing, and was wondering if we could go visit.
Well, no. Well, as long as you're here, you're free to roam where you'd like. Though, do be careful of Bavlorna's cottage. She doesn't too much trust anyone.
Oh, it's here.
Bethlehem College is not far from here.
Oh, no, it's actually here in Downfall.
Oh God, it's here.
Do you enjoy Bablona's rule?
Roll insight.
I would roll insight, but Twilight got disadvantage, so I can't tell. Damn it.
So, oh yes. Beth Lorna has been quite nice to all of us, and you don't have any reason not to believe him.
Neff hears Bavlorna's name and is now taking out all of her medical tools and is organizing them and making sure they're prime for torture or possibly unaliving.
Wow.
What?
Well, thank you for your time, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Uh,
Thank you.
We'll be out of your hair now.
Oh, direct us to that the bullywog that we need to go interrogate.
So I think we should go to Muckstomp first.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what's a couple more days in jail?
Yes. Let's go to Muckstomp.
So
first.
you would actually have to go past the holding cells to get to Muckstomp. So
Oh, okay. So holding cells. If it's on the way then.
That's convenient.
To the dungeons.
he turns to one of his guards and says, yes, please escort Big Tops, Small Bottoms to the
God
holding
damn it.
cells, if you would.
We might need to reworkshop this name again.
Nope. This is it.
Big
We are
top.
here now.
Big bottoms? That's
I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm more like big top average bottom. So like,
We're not doing this today.
Small
To the
bottoms.
holding cells.
I never said it was small. I said it was average. Average.
To the dungeons.
To the dungeons.
So one of the guards leads you to, let me find it on the map. Oh, it's not far actually. Straight to the east actually, yes. It's right across. Oh, you're still on the bridge, but I will move that. So, as you are preparing
Ma'am.
to walk across this causeway, I would like for Iga, actually everybody, roll perception.
All right.
just my imagination once again. Running away with me.
Damn, Kenny.
Kenny on a roll today.
Yeah, Kenny rolling hot.
So,
Kenny is apparently in her bag.
Kenny, you hear the sound of beating wings approaching from the distance. After some time, Twyla and Nefertari and Kenny, you all see something approaching from the fog. It's a shadow of a large creature.
Hold
All
up.
right.
I don't like that.
And I roll for investigation.
I don't think investigation quite fits.
All right, it's foggy. I won't be able to even.
Kenny is going to immediately roll stealth. Being a halfling and large birds, they kind of unsettle her.
So you can roll stealth with advantage because fog.
Could
Twyla.
I use shape water to just move some of the fog away?
Sure.
They're water
I
vapor.
Yeah, why not? I'm here. I'm here for it.
Like just kind of move the fog out of the perception of this person so we can see.
Not 3 in a row.
What the hell is going on?
That's crazy. It's Kenny's day.
Look, we are not going to talk about
So
this. We're just
as you
going to
move
ignore
the
it
fog out
happen.
of the way, a Pegasus
I called it, bro.
flies down before you, and Iga, please describe your Pegasus to us.
Hey, babe. Okay, so it's, I assume like Iga's still like munching on the sandwich when the Pegasus emerges from the fog or whatever. And I say, I'll say Cairo, and I run to him. And Cairo is a black Pegasus.
Ooh.
I pictured him as black. I
I
like
pictured
that.
him as black.
Cairo has a very long mane to one side.
Mhm.
Is covered in black leather, black leather barding.
Mm.
BDSM Pegasus.
And
18 and upstream.
18 and upstream. Yep, you're right. Right, you are. And has very piercing white eyes, like just completely white over, and is very, very majestic. I don't really know how to describe horses.
No, that's good. I will make a token for him before next stream. But congratulations, everybody! You have reached level 3.
Hey yo!
So we're gonna take a quick break to update everybody's character sheets, and we will
I
be
have an
right
idea.
back.
All right.
Bye. Good to go.
Welcome back. Hope we weren't gone too long, but we now have a lovely party of level 3 players
Hey.
who are on their way to the holding cells. So,
To torture.
To question.
Oh, to question.
So the guard leads you across this this causeway here, and up the stairs to where the holding cells are. And I guess I got to do a little bit of reading and stuff. Rising from the soggy earth, there's a sturdy wooden hut with an open doorway on one side of it. At the back of the hut are 2 holding cells. Thick mangrove roots serve as bars, with a small round door closing off each cell. The floor of one cell is covered in several inches of stinking water. The other cell holds a figure in rags slumped against the back wall.
You said figure in rags and then what?
Slumped against the back wall.
Excuse me, sir, but is that the being that we're here to speak to?
Yeah. There's only one person being held right now, waiting for trial, so that's the one.
Oh, waiting for trial. You have a judicial system here. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Right. We were hoping to ask them a few questions.
That's a thing that just happened with the sound. Can I get a mic check, Apple?
Check. Wunderbar.
Okay.
Your audio did get weird a little bit.
Yeah.
You're all right for now. I'll keep an eye on it. So, yeah, he just kind of waits inside the door, like, by all means.
I'll just kind of walk up to the bullywog and just poke him once.
They're against the back wall, so it's unlikely that you can reach them. But
is the door closed?
I mean, there's bars.
Oh. Is there like a door I can just like enter the cell in?
No, not without a key or breaking down the door.
Oh, I'll just like hold a hand out to the guard.
Can we go inside the cell to speak to him, please?
All right. So the guard walks over to the door and instructs the inmate to stay against the back wall and opens the door for you all to go in.
Okay.
I'll go in behind everyone.
Nickname will sort of go in first.
Once you're all in, he closes the door and locks it. So the
Can Twyla stay outside of the gate to make sure there's at least one person out, not locked in?
Sure.
That's smart. Thank you.
That's pretty reasonable.
The bullywog turns around and bows, removing the hood, and she introduces herself with a knightly bow. Once the guard, I guess the guard steps outside. That seems kind of dumb, but
Why not?
Fine, the frog wing.
She introduces herself as Morgort. So, pleasure to meet you all. Who are you?
Her name is one more time?
Well, other than you, of course, Your Highness. Morgort.
Morgort. Okay. Sir. Ma'am.
Once again, you get a slimy kiss on the hand.
And
Back
once again,
to Neff.
Neff just looks at Iga like, how often I'm going to run out of vials. And she just
Kenny
puts it in the back.
looks at Morgan and immediately casts message and tells Morgan that we are friends of Talvar and that we understand that they are in a kind of bad spot because they helped out Talvar. And we're here to see if they can give us any information and potentially help us. But we kind of want to keep it on the quiet tip that, we pals with your little pink pixie friend because the king is kind of salty at him. And well, he don't think we know him. So
Busting you out of here. We're not doing that.
Her name is going to be Morgan to me forever.
She looks at you, and she looks at the brooch on Iga's armor. And I'm going to need you to roll persuasion.
Wouldn't it be at advantage considering that Nickname is holding Sir Talavar's sword?
That shit is hidden 6 ways from Sunday in the middle of the Soggy Court.
I'll
If
concur,
someone
we
says,
could have
"Hey,
robbed
take
him or
it
something.
It
So like,
was going to be at disadvantage because Iga is wearing that brooch, but we will call it a neutral roll.
Okay.
what am I rolling? Perception or persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
I'll get that nat 20. Get that nat 20.
Bro, if it was another nat 20, I'd have to calibrate the dice or something, bro. 'cause-
That sounds like a hater to me. I don't know. They sound like a hater to me.
I have.
how you gonna hate from outside the cell?
You're literally in the cell.
Let go.
Let go.
All right. She takes a seat on the floor of the cell.
Your proficiency.
I'm a balloon pilot.
The little noise is so cute.
Hey, Mac, above board, right quick before you go. It looks like I'm not sure if Roll20 is pulling in one of my specific features. Specifically expertise. Maybe hold up, let me look at this.
Did
Or
you
it
choose
says
what expertise did you choose?
my proficiency. I have expertise in persuasion.
Yeah, it's not calculating it.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Do you have a +4 in charisma?
I have a +3. Oh wait, shit. No, looking at the wrong thing. Where's my charisma? I have
That should be the last
my
stat.
saving throw.
No,
Okay,
left,
thank you.
fully left-hand side. bottom.
4. I have a 4 in charisma.
Yeah, I'll fix it. I got it, Mac.
Okay.
All right, thank
Go
you.
ahead.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're all right. Trying to do more than one thing, and Roll20 doesn't particularly like me today either.
That's why I got your back, big cat.
It never likes me on dice rolls if that makes you feel any better.
That's actually kind of amusing.
Rude.
I just find it funny how
I think you put it in performance. Okay.
I have both.
Oh, you have both of them? I got it.
Yeah.
it's
Thank you.
okay. My
So-
rolls count where it matters during sexy times.
Well,
So, I'm a balloon pilot. My friend Wigglewog and I helped Sir Televar escape. To keep them long enough for Wigglewog and Sir Televar to get away, I stayed and was allowed myself to be captured. I don't know what happened to them after they got away, though.
I hate to break it to you, but it looks like they could have really used a balloon pilot.
Well, Wigglewog is also a pilot.
Oh, not a good one.
oops. I'm
He went
going
walking
to
his ass to the afterlife.
Are you
Right.
saying something happened? Do you know?
Out loud. Out
Wigglewalk,
loud.
unfortunately, did not make it. There was some kind of crash into a high tower that was stationary. And did what?
Our
What?
boy, I'm sorry. Neff quickly covers nicknames snout, and is like,
Oh.
our friend Nicholas has a very large imagination.
We actually did see the destroyed balloon, but we didn't see anything else except
At
for the
all.
destroyed balloon.
Isn't the guard gone from the room?
No.
The guard
Yes,
is gone from
the
the
guard
room.
is
The guard left the room.
outside.
The guard is outside
Right,
from
but
the
it's a
room.
cell with just bars, so I'm assuming we're not like under
No,
silence.
No,
no.
you are
that-
inside a hut that has cells
Oh,
inside.
okay. I was about to say, like, damn it.
Okay.
Out here covering my snout, silencing my shine.
Not silencing my shine. Okay, well then
Like busting us all up.
Neff takes her hands off of shine on then, my brother.
No, we unfortunately, sorry, the person whose name I can't remember, the goblin, didn't make it. There was a stationary tower that hopefully had been incredibly easy to dodge. But they...
Twyla, you were the only one who saw the balloon before it crashed.
Yes.
I also saw the balloon, didn't I?
You weren't even here that day, were you?
No, my character. I thought my character. Didn't you say my character had watched the balloon crash, or was that a different balloon?
No, if that's the case, then yeah, you might have saw it too. But you would remember that the balloon was flying around as if it had a hole in it.
Gotcha. That's not how that works, but yeah. Yeah.
This is the Feywild. That's how it works.
That's not how any of this works.
But yes, unfortunately, either due to their own wounds that they sustained or the damage to the balloon, your goblin friend did not make it. The dragon friend, however, we were able to see them safely out of their cage, and they are on their way to the place that they wanted to go to, that I can't remember the name of.
To see the queen.
Yes, of course. Do you know how to use these? And Nickname will just kind of like take out their these tools.
Let's see. I may have tinkered with those before.
Right. If I leave these with you, could you make your way to a balloon that you know how to fly?
It'll be hard to get away with another one. I'm sure they've increased security.
Oof.
But I'll see what I could do.
I feel like security would have been lesser if we'd been able to get some of the guards away, like help your boss with the fire. I feel silly for that now.
That reminds me. While we were seeing the king, I was offered wine that wasn't wine. It was a note that said that let me see if I can find it. She's just kind of digging in her possums. It says, "Find Illig, the Baron of Muckstop, at once. The revolution lives."
Oh shit!
Illic.
We don't like Illic.
He's no worse than Gullop, I suppose.
Would you like to be king, queen?
Oh no, I'm not interested in that at all. That's a death sentence.
I guess.
I'll take a stab at it after we deal with some other related issues.
If we can get Illig to, say, start his revolution early, we'll give you more than enough time to escape. It would be enough confusion that you don't even have to steal a balloon. You might be able to just walk out of here. Add to that, if they start a revolution just down the stream from Bavlona.
I'm here to kill the molasses witch. I don't want to get involved in the geopolitical landscape of the soggy people.
Well, if you're here for Bavlorna, what are you doing getting involved in our politics?
Well, we were told that if we wanted to get an audience with Bavlorna, that the soggy court was the way to work under them and so to get in good with them. we needed to do stuff for them. Yes. I mean, assume that I forgot all those names in character, but that's the gist,
we were
right?
told by the Herringon, and I have to say we may have been misinformed.
How strong is Bavlona? Can we just
No,
rush her?
you
Bum rush her?
misunderstand. Yes, the Sagi court works under Bavlorna, but what I mean is your involvement. If you were able to get in well enough with the king that you could come here and the guard isn't even watching you, it seems to me like you should be in well enough to get on with your own goals. Why come to me?
We're nosy.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
you-
pretty accurate. I
Speak
love
for
some
yourself.
piping
I
hot tea.
specifically asked for you because he said that you were a friend of my friend, the Dragon Boy. And if you helped my friend, the Dragon Boy, then I felt like helping you.
She smiles.
Yes, but also, would Bavlana give us our stuff back if we asked? Like, what's the deal with Bavlana?
Well,
I'm not asking.
Well,
I
ask
don't
nicely
know if you're
first.
giving anything back.
Also,
But I
we
suppose
think
you could make a
that
deal with her.
That would be great. I'm great at making deals.
we also hope that by working with the people we meet on the way, we might have allies if Babylona happens to get upset with us.
Oh, I'll make a deal with her, all right.
Well,
Yeah, I feel like
that's
a deal is
likelihood.
good.
What? I'm catching a body. I'm determined. I have people I have to answer to.
We were also hoping that maybe you could give us some information about Babylona.
Well, I don't know too much, but her cabin is in the center of the lake. She has a pool that she has to bathe in regularly. I don't know exactly why. I think she has some sort of skin condition, maybe.
Do you know if anyone in here sells itching powder?
What's itching powder?
Powder that makes you itch.
I wouldn't know.
Right. We need
Is
to
anything
I
else
got
we
an
should know
herbalism
about-
kit. I could probably whip up some itching powder.
I feel like if we prevent her from taking her baths, that would be detrimental to her in some way. We might have to do some recon first, though, to see why she takes the bath.
I'm trying to be
At
dead
this
from a
time,
minute.
you hear the door to the cabin open back up. How's it going? Everything
Where
all
are
right?
the other drugs going? I'll pretend to like.
Neff takes out her scalpel. I'm working here.
Oh,
Yes,
How am I
everything is
supposed to
going
properly
fine.
torture?
But we would prefer fewer interruptions. Neff hates getting bloody.
Do I want persuasion or deception? I think I want deception.
I'm just gonna say to him.
Deception.
I'm just gonna say, if you interrupt me again, you are next.
Okay, now I want intimidation.
Okay. I think I'm.
Do I need to roll deception as well?
I'm
think
just
I'm actually
becoming
trained
more
in
and
that.
more aroused.
I'll take the higher of the two. He kind of raises an eyebrow at at Her Highness, but he nods his head and steps back outside.
I fucking thought.
Twyla's
not
going
at
to
all afraid.
lean against the door now and just.
Neff
All
is
2
like, and
feet
is
of
like,
you?
"Have
What?
I told you you're a great ruler."
I am 5 foot. Thank you.
2 feet.
I keep forgetting I'm the tallest one.
Every week.
Every week. I'm 5'5" in real life, so like I don't know what it's like to be tall.
Hey,
Right,
5'5" is
I
20
never
tall.
knew my father.
Top tier reference. Right. You might be able to sneak out in the chaos of the revolution. Or we could just sneak you out now. Do we have a bag of Wildin, right?
You should not do that at
Well,
all.
Technically, you do have about 10 minutes of air in a bag of holding. So,
You can breathe underwater, though, right? We can just fill the bag with water, and then
I have too
That's
much
not
good
how that
stuff in my
works.
bag to fill it with water.
This-
No.
this-
If you leave me the tools, I'll be able to escape on my own without incriminating you all.
oh,
Which is the important
Oh.
thing. And plus, if we set up a new king, they owe us.
Mm-hmm.
fair enough. Yes.
Very
and I
well.
do like being old.
Nickname
She
will
hides-
hand over their thieves' tools.
She
yes,
hides them inside her robe.
Please don't die. I don't know if you wanted a keepsake to remember your friend by. I'll take out the goblin's shoes and just kind of hand them over.
Took this.
She said,
this motherfucker's
"Rip
shoes.
Bozo, sorry your friend died, but here are his Air Force Ones."
He was wearing these shoes when we went to pilot school.
Oh, well, now he's flying in the afterlife.
If
Oh.
you have kind of lucky shoes, I might recommend discarding them.
I really miss my home, man.
Before
No,
we
you do
leave
need
from
to
here,
walk
we
a
do
mile.
need some signs of torture. Would you mind if some of them slapped you or something? So there's a little bit of
I
sweat.
have
me?
prestidigitation.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to elbow drop this bitch for real.
Actually, okay. Neff would like. What's her name
Or
again?
alternatively, instead of
Mugwort?
torturing
Morgort.
someone,
Morgort.
we could just say that our wonderful Dr. Healer used their magics to heal them so that we could torture them longer without them losing consciousness, and we just left it in prime condition to continue being tortured for
That's
future
fun.
use.
We're
I
not
have to
thinking-
agree with Nickname that it's actually a very good idea.
That's a brilliant idea, Neff.
Nickname's like bleeding from the nose. I don't know why, but I feel somewhat smarter and more psychically and psionically capable.
I'll roll for murder rumblies.
Sure.
If I don't catch a body soon, somebody's gonna pay.
It's gonna be you.
I know, and that's a problem. Would I roll a straight D20?
Yes. No, it's wisdom. We said it was wisdom.
Oh, right. Wisdom. Wow.
You feel no murder rumblies.
I'm sick and
Murder
tired of being sick
You
and
feeling-
tired.
You feeling real wise today, seems like.
I guess we should go with Nicholas's idea. Neff says through her teeth.
Just like slow blink. The transparent slits first, and then the actual eyelids.
Oh, I love when lizards and cats do the little with their eyes. That should be so cute.
Okay, so you all head back outside, and the guard looks at you expectantly. So, what did you learn?
We learned that they
I don't
went
know
to
if I'm supposed to
pilot
write a book
school
report in this
together.
bitch.
You do
If
not
we can
need to know.
investigate the pilot school next, we can maybe deduce their flight patterns based on what they were taught.
Yes, we think that they were trying to hijack your balloons to do what is it called? Seppuku. We think that they were stealing your balloons to commit bombings and such, and so we should investigate their flight school because this could be a larger problem than you realize.
Roll me
And
deception.
therefore,
What? What?
I don't know.
Roll me deception with disadvantage.
We're gonna cast guidance just in case. Guidance just in case.
Y'all want to cast
Were you
anything
referring
else
to,
before I
like-
roll this?
Were you like referring to like kamikaze?
Yeah.
Everything's under
I knew it was
control.
kamikaze, but my mind was like, and I thought I know kamikaze and seppuku are two different things entirely. I know what they both are, but my mind said seppuku first.
I'm just trying.
Balloon seppuku.
Mac, would it be a straight roll because I assume I'm getting the help action, so the disadvantage?
Yeah,
would
can I get some? Can I get some? Can I
Straight
get some?
roll.
Straight roll.
I'm casting guidance because
Do we
y'all
both have
bitches
to
need
roll?
guidance.
Because good lord.
You said roll what? What we roll again?
It's
Deception.
deception. Straight roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Add a D4. Add a D4. Add a D4.
Wow. Wow.
Suck it. Suck it. Wait, who gets the D4? Him or me?
Only one of you needed to roll.
Oh, well then that
Definitely the 18 is the
that
one
other
that.
D4.
Definitely
Well,
that
19.
one.
It's a
Definitely
19.
18. Yep. That's it.
So, okay, on a 19.
Suicide balloon bomber.
I can't, dude. I really can't.
You really think that? I haven't heard anything about any bombs, but I suppose it's possible. I should
The
report
balloon
this to the king.
crashed before they got a chance to do anything. So
Lucky break
Yes,
for you.
You
right?
definitely might want to report this to your king so that he can keep an eye out for, any kind of additional violence from balloons.
my
You're
hope
right.
is to make this nigga deathly afraid of balloons. That is the goal.
I love
I
that
want him
for
to be
us.
paranoid that at any point a balloon could show up, and that's the end of his rule as king.
That's
His
amazing.
great month-long rule as king.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go report that right now.
Okay, bye.
We're gonna just make our way over to Muck Stop. Stump.
He's already on his way.
Yep.
He's not listening to
got
where
away
you're
with
going
that.
now.
I can't believe I got away with that.
Now we got
There
an
is
alibi.
Confuses you.
Absolutely not a balloon school on this map.
No, this is your fault for talking about them damn shoes. So we just ran.
Right. We
Well,
make
those
our
were
way
the
to
times for an imaginary
the
balloon
place
school.
with the Baron of the place.
Yep, the Baron of Muck Stop.
Before leaving, he does tell you that you're gonna have to take this boat right here. Because if I'm not mistaken, you gotta go back across the lake.
Oh, that's not pleasant.
Wonderful. And we're in the hither currently, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool.
We also still
Is
still
there
have
a
to be on
yawn?
the lookout for that guy's head.
Yeah,
Is
Hither,
there a
Hither,
yawn?
and Yon. Each
Okay.
of the hags pretty much
Okay,
owns
yes.
one of them.
I'm going to tell Cairo. I would say,
Cairo, scouts from the skies. You're still too
Oh.
weak for me to ride you in the air.
All right. So he will not have advantage for flying because of the fog, but you can make a straight roll.
Oh yeah, because he'll still need to see us through the fog.
well, I can just telepathically communicate with him.
I will roll for his vision. Be silly if he just like ran into like a fucking tree or some shit.
No, not our horsey friend.
I'm just gonna roll wisdom.
Mhm.
12.
On a 12, he flies low enough to kind of keep a decent view of everything.
That's fine.
He does see an area where there are several huts that are of higher quality than other homes you may have seen along the way so far.
Mhm.
Essentially, you have to cross the lake to the south and then walk to the west.
Okay. I will relay that to everyone in the boat because I assume that I'm rowing the damn thing.
Mhm.
So I will. Yeah, I'll relay that to everybody.
Okay.
So we're going north, then I'm sorry, west, then where?
South, then
South.
west. So, if you're the one rowing, Iga,
Mhm.
please make a perception roll for me.
Well, y'all want to see a waste of time roll? Y'all want to see
We
that?
don't see shit.
We ain't found shit.
Because you have a Pegasus, I won't make you roll with disadvantage. So
Oh, look, a fish.
you're rowing, and you miss the dock by about 15 degrees,
Oh,
and you just
there-
find yourself hitting land. Just
You're good.
you get a nice little
Good.
jolt.
You're good.
I say,
You're
I say,
good.
I say, land ho.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
Yeah. Another happy landing.
Oh goodness. So
Crash into everything. Like
let's
balloons
move you
crashing,
guys.
boats crashing,
Bones crashing.
fake balloon suicide bombers at balloon school.
We have lost the plot.
Lost it. It's the
Plot
Feywilds. I
what?
feel like this kind of calls for that.
Right there. I guess I should move you slower to keep up with the the stream. Sorry about that.
Where is it? There it is. Okay.
So there are planks that lead around to the area where you were informed to the southwest. And there are several huts here.
Is there anyone outside? Are there just houses, or do we see any people?
One of them has a giant toad outside. One of them has
Oh shit,
a
it's
few
Jiraiya.
people around back. Let me.
So,
But there's one actually. You can each roll either perception or investigation.
y'all want to see more waste of time rolls for Iga?
With disadvantage for everybody except I go.
All right.
Why
shit.
would you say that?
I'm gonna do this. You said perception?
Damn.
Damn. Wait. Oh, actually, wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Damn.
I expected to fail and I didn't.
Can I use that 20 somewhere else?
I
No.
see everything.
So Nefertari, as you are passing by all of these huts, there is one that is suspiciously closed down, like windows and shutters closed, like you can't see any signs of life at this particular hut.
So you guys, some weirdness going on with that hut. Everything's like boarded up and shut down. We should probably take a look.
Would
looking
a
at that giant frog.
revolutionary really be that stupid to be that out in the open?
I mean, look at all the people we met thus far. Like,
I was just about to say, does not seem that Downfall has the brightest denizens, Twyla.
I almost feel sorry for them. Like,
Meh.
almost. It's there. It's there. It's there. The feeling is there. It's just not coming across.
well, we'll continue to use that pity to help them form a union.
Okay. And teach them how to keep shit secret, for God's sakes.
Kenny gives a side eye to the boarded up shack and slips, I guess, a little closer to it to roll stealth and ships a little closer to it, tries to sneak up to it to see if she can try to eavesdrop and see if she can hear any voices or anything inside.
All right, give me one more perception roll.
Perception, okay.
You can hear
14.
murmured voices, but you cannot make out anything that they're saying.
I slip back to everyone. I'm like, there's definitely people inside. So
Yeah, that's quite obvious. Okay.
did the note say that we were supposed to go to the Baron's house, or
It just said seek Ilgid, or what's his name again?
Ildip? Ildrick?
Evolution King, man.
Illig. Twyla's gonna knock on the door gently.
All right, so you knock on the door. The first thing is you can tell by when you knock and the way the door moves that it's barred from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear
Okay, I'm not playing this game of secret hideouts. We were told to find Illig, the revolution lives, and we're here to help. But if Illig would rather do all of this themselves, we can go.
after you speak, the voice changes from bullywug to comment. Slide the note under the door.
I slide the note.
You sound so exasperated.
They said, I am sick and tired, and I'm tired of being sick.
Nickname is readying attacks if any hostile action is taken.
I'm just looking at that giant frog.
That's at a different hut.
Oh, it's at a different hut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, you already have a Pegasus. If anybody gets Gamakichi, it's me.
I'm just saying, fair enough.
You have a Pegasus, nickname got Turbo, I want a giant frog.
Mm.
The note gets pulled the rest of the way under the door, and after a moment, you can hear the bolt move from behind the door, and it opens slightly. He looks, sees that there's nobody around you, then opens the door. Standing just inside the door is a jittery bullywug with a spear, and behind that guard is a wooden crate with hunting gear piled atop it. Huddled in the back of the hut are 4 more bullywugs. Tension hangs heavy in the air. One of the huddled bullywugs signals you to enter and join their conversation.
You know, you've made it very obvious that you guys are plotting something.
You really have. Maybe be a little less conspicuous next time, just have a normal hut.
So the biggest of the bullywugs in the areas. Do you really think it's obvious. I
No, it's
just
pretty bad.
didn't want anybody to be able to see.
Out of all the huts, yours is the only one boarded up. You could you could have at least made it look like you were trying to be fancy, and because of that, no one can see inside. But
Or you could have used magic to just disguise the hut.
Or I don't know.
Not done any of those things because the best way to hide is in plain sight.
That too.
Hiding.
Could have just had a normal house and just
Yeah,
who
y'all could
knows
have had
what
a
you
book
could've-
club or something for all anybody else knows.
Could have been playing spades, goofy.
Goofy.
Hiding in plain sight. Oh, you all are incredibly smart. Please come in. Have a seat.
Out of character, bruh. I want to turn into a DBZ character so bad. I just want to be like, look at these mortals. Stupid.
if they had the sense that a wizard gave a golem, they would know better.
All right, who's in charge?
That would be me. Name's Illick. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. I'll go and shake his hand.
We need to disarm that nigga.
Right.
So,
I think we're trying to kill the king.
Yes, that buffoon has no business on the throne.
Why do you
And-
deserve the unthrone?
Exactly.
Solid question.
For one, I might not be as smart as you all, but I'm absolutely smarter than he is.
No, that's fair. That man is
That-
dumb.
Doesn't mean. Okay, and what do you
Also-
plan to do for the people of this region?
Well,
Inquiring minds would like to know.
for starters, I want to make sure that everybody is safe from Bavlorna. Now, I don't know how I want to do it yet, but that means that we have to make sure that the quality of the things that we are offering to her is better than what that idiot has been providing for the past month.
What are you offering her?
What is he offering her, actually?
Well, under his rule, her balloon factory has been almost burned to the ground, and we've had a balloon stolen and several guards injured in the process.
That's it?
Instead of changing the offerings to Bavlona, why don't you just try to get rid of Bavlona?
Yes, I like this plan.
Oh, you guys are so smart.
You're not as smart as I thought you were. How do you intend to do that?
By killing her. I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to say that? out loud?
Yeah, was that not clear? Was that not clear?
Do you have the means to kill a hag?
We could figure it out. What's the deal? What's the deal with the bath?
I just look at my hands like yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
What's the deal with her bath? Why does she keep bathing?
Well, her skin dries out very easily. She has to keep going to that pool of hers every day in order to make sure that it doesn't dry out completely.
What happens if it dries out?
It's never happened. I don't know.
Question: where exactly is the pool on her property, or does she go to the pool?
The
to
pool is in
bathe?
her house, in her cottage.
Do you
So
know
you-
if she leaves her cottage at all?
Very rarely, she's a homebody. Well, why are we talking about Bavlorna? This is about
We're gonna kill the
Gullah.
bitch.
Well, see, Gullop, he's not the real problem. Bevlona's the real problem. I mean, cut one king's head off, cut 1,000 off. You replace him with an idiot. You
Gullah
have
is the
to-
problem that I can solve.
Yes.
Bavlorna is the
But
problem.
change
that we all
happens when you dismantle it from the top.
Let me put this in a way that you may be able to understand, my riveting friend. Cut off a lizard's tail, it grows back. Cut off its head, it dies. And I lean in very close when I say that.
Unless it's a hydra, in which case 2 more heads grow back.
I knew. I just knew. I knew.
Alternatively, it could also be a Medusa, in which case cutting off the head of one lizard means that there's dozens of lizards ready to bite you.
Nicholas, you are not helping our case.
Why are we cutting off lizards' heads now? You get the fact he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the analogy.
He doesn't get the analogy. Yeah, I figured that, and I'm just like, you know what?
Mr. Man, what's the lifespan of a bullywog?
About 60, 70 years, I think.
You know the lifespan of a kobold?
I suppose.
I don't. None of us ever lived that long. So here's the thing, right? You do your revolution, right? You beat all the bad guys, and then someone beheads you right afterwards. There's a bridge full of kings who thought that they were the change that they could solve right now. You want to know the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So here's what we're going to do, all right? You're going to just pause this revolution right quick. You're going to help us get the information we need to kill the Bavlona lady, right?
And what information is that?
How big is the pool?
Where
Also, what
exactly
would cause
is the
her to
pool?
leave her home?
It's on the first floor of her cottage.
How does she leave her home? When you make deliveries, do you meet her there?
Very rarely does she leave her home. She usually sends the Lornlings out to handle her business for her.
So what
The
I'm
Lornlings?
hearing
What
is
are
we
they?
need to
They're
create
her
an issue.
servants. They look like miniature versions of her.
All right, so if we kill them and wear their skins, she won't be able to tell the difference, right?
No.
Holy shit!
Well, no, yes, I'm with this.
That
but also I'm
escalated
not with
quickly.
this. I'm with the skinning part. I'm not with the putting on someone else's skin for this part. I was thinking more like we could cause a distraction large enough to make her leave her home and fuck with her pool.
Question.
So perhaps
When any of
Hold
the
on.
I'm
This shit
confused.
crazy.
We're holding for, I think, there's fun little character things.
Damn, Mac.
The hell was that?
That was an intelligence roll to see if he could connect with anything y'all were saying.
You know what? You're no longer in power. Okay, we're taking over this
Interesting.
revolution because I can't do this anymore.
Illic, has anytime that any of the other kings got dethroned, has she left her home to at least see who's the new king?
She usually does. Well, sometimes she's made an appearance for a new king. Other times she's sent a Lorning with a message. I guess it just kind of depends on how she feels on a particular day.
So, if you are made king, we'd at least get a lordling out to get a message to you of
Then we got
circumstance.
it.
Exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I like this a lot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm going to say this. If we make you king and you do not serve your people graciously, we will unmake you.
And we'll be back.
Shit.
Neff looks at Twilight and is like, I've never been more attracted to you than right this moment.
Oh, we can go right now. I'm okay with that.
When we get back, what's his name, Joe? When we get back to Joe, I'm going to have a conversation.
So he's like, his eyes light up at. He really only registers if we make you king. So I have a brilliant plan, right?
Oh my god.
And he rolls out this piece of paper.
Is it drawn in crown?
Actually, no, it's not paper. It's a drawing in the mud.
Oh my god. Like, so if some rain comes through or a bucket of water, you're playing a
Or if
shit, huh?
I don't know.
I mean, you're
if he
inside
steps on
his cabin right now. So if it rains, it's not going to rain on mud. It's the mud
Someone
on the floor.
knocks over a bucket of water. His plan is kaput.
It's
Tell us your brilliant plan.
So he probably shows off a drawing on the floor that depicts a crude image of Golub the 13 with a dagger in his throat. So my plan is, while he's on his throne, I'm going to take a trip to see him and accidentally fall and stick him in the throat with a dagger.
Brilliant plan. Holy shit.
There are no downsides.
How many guards? No. Question for you, DM. How many guards were in the building?
So his court is outside, and there were 5 guards around before he sent the one with you.
I mean, and then
I like this plan. I'm really liking this plan so far.
Right.
What thing is, right? If you accidentally trip, there are these 5 guards that might catch you because it's their job to help the people. So what you might want to do is get your friends here, and I'll gesture to the other 4 bullywogs, to also trip and then stab those guards at the same time.
Roll persuasion for me. I need to see this. I need to see how this plays out.
I am deceased.
This shit crazy.
So
This shit crazy.
his eyes get so wide, and he's like, "You're absolutely right. If we all say we have an offering for them, and all trip at the exact same time, and all stab them at the exact same time, but I can't."
Can I confer with my?
Like, Iga has already gotten up. I assume I was sitting somewhere. Iga has already gotten up and started saddling up to go fucking kill this motherfucker herself.
Can I confer with my friends really quick? Really quick, can I confer with them? Thank you. So I'd like to huddle everybody.
Deep team huddle.
Okay. First things first, they're idiots. But I'm willing to watch this play out. Secondly, we're definitely going to need a plan B just in case they fail, because I'm pretty sure they're going to fail. So, what's plan B?
Plan B is
Because if he gets axed before we can get him on the throne, then what?
Okay.
Iga.
I'll point to Kenny. You have message, right?
Yes, I have message.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I hope you're not wanting me to cast message on them, because I'm not sure they have the sense to understand the words coming out of my mind.
You understand the words coming out of my mind?
Okay. I'm going to use my psychic whispers ability from my soul knife to establish a connection with, I'll say, Iga and Twyla. Right, I need you to connect the doctor via message and translate with Iga, and we'll be having this conversation telepathically.
Excellent.
Right.
Team mind merge set up.
Okay, so here's the plan. We let them go with the trip and fall plan, right? And then if they succeed, we help you do the revolution. If they fail, we help deliver revolutionaries to your doorstep with an idiot fucking plan. And then whichever king survives, that's whose side we were on the whole time.
That's fair. Hey, wouldn't be the first time I've left a whole monarchy hanging.
Wait, that wasn't this campaign.
Everyone's nose will start bleeding.
Shit. Nigga, that's all you had to say.
Although, honestly, I'm in favor of helping out this revolution, just because this king seems way more easier to manipulate than the board king.
Yeah, I mean, I want them to win, because I also agree he's an idiot.
I don't know about you, but I really want to see the trip and fall plan work out.
I don't think
What if it actually does, though?
Yes,
Well, no,
it
give me
had the hole in it, and I think we plugged the hole, and I want to see it work out.
You need a point person. I need it to. It's cool. We want it to work out. I want it to work out too. But we need someone to watch him because he's an idiot, and we need him to survive. That's the other problem. Okay, because if he gets got during this process,
You have healing magic. You can heal him.
I'm a cleric, not a necromancer.
Okay. Here's the plan,
If
all
he
right?
meets the River Styx, that's it.
That's a wrap. I
That's
can't
just a
help
wrap.
it.
Okay, here's the plan, all right? We all go, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of us, right? We all have a gift. The 5 of them, all right? They go, they trip. If the trip plan does not work flawlessly, which will break my heart, just break it into 1,000 pieces. We bum rushed the king, right? King is dead. I don't really want to kill the guards. They're probably just like trying to do their jobs,
I
honestly.
don't give a damn.
I will.
If we
I
kill
will
the
say
king
a
first, we
rousing
tell the gods
speech as.
to,
I will
to
say a
surrender.
rousing speech as queen to rally the gods to our
That's a
cause.
great plan.
If we okay, I have one condition for me going on with
Mm-hmm.
this plan. Whoever dies, okay, I need their bodies.
So
Done.
Also, if the main king dies, I feel like if we just keep one of them alive, they could be the new king because they're all stupid enough to go along with this plan.
That's
And
fair.
so if we can raise them up as you were the strongest of all the revolutionary, as the survivor, you deserve to be king, that feels pretty easy.
Look at them trying to plan this revolution like ants. Pathetic.
Right. So yes, we help out the revolution. That's the plan?
The revolution will be televised on 3.
So, can any of you read and write Sylvan?
I can.
She can.
So those of you who can, the crate that has all of the hunting gear on top of it has Bavlorna's name written on it.
These idiots.
The crates.
Yes, it's
Are
just
they-
a single crate.
Okay, I
Ooh.
walk over to the crate and I open it.
All of the hunting gear falls off the top of the crate. Inside there are a number of animal carcasses.
Is there a deer skull?
There is not a deer skull.
What I look back at them. What was the plan with the carcasses?
Oh, they're an offering for Bavlorna. She's a amateur taxidermist.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What about this? Do you think Bavlorna would be interested in a red squirrel?
Oh my dear God.
I'm
I thought you
sure-
were volunteering yourself to pretend to be taxidermy.
Oh, absolutely. That was plan B, right? That was plan B. We can all hide in this crate. I can sneak in, right?
You can't pretend to be skin.
I'll cast minor illusion and make like
It like deflates and it's just like
no. I'll make like the taxidermy like the cat on its hind legs with like the opposable thumbs.
all right, that's plan C, bro. That's plan C. We
These plans are asinine. I need y'all to realize that.
They're
not
beautiful.
our
They're
fault that the revolutionaries are dumb.
I give your face a 10 and his plans asinine.
Okay, so the plan is assist with the revolution, then we stake out the hag's hut place, and if the hag leaves, then we break in and fuck with her pool, and if the lordling leaves, we follow them and just fuck them up.
Yes.
That sounds like a plan.
All
Or
right.
several plans, actually.
See,
Right, we'll do this tomorrow then.
Yeah,
need
we did.
rest.
We did.
yeah, I'd like to
We
take.
need rest.
We need to take stock of every, of all the people who are going to be involved in this plan, what their resources are, because them right there, no.
Yes, absolutely. What do you think? Yes.
So
Can I
at this
ask what?
point in time, Illig kind of speaks up like, "You said you were going to talk. You're all just kind of standing there. You all right?"
Sorry, we forgot how to for a moment.
If that's not the most
Pins
neurodivergent
across
shit
the board.
ever.
That's amazing.
Right.
That's literally amazing.
No
Okay.
good.
We feel like this is a great plan and that we're going to assist you, right?
Yes.
Sounds like a great plan.
DM,
All right,
there's
we're going to do
something
it
that I would like
tomorrow,
to do while
though.
this is happening.
Excuse me.
There's something I would like to do while this is happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna after I'm done like fumbling around in the crate. What hunting gear is there, by the way? Just for
Yeah, I was also. Yes.
Okay, so as for the hunting gear, there is a heavy crossbow, 6 crossbow bolts, a hunting trap, and a rolled up cape of moss.
I'm
Not
just gonna
ghillie
say.
suit.
I'm gonna say literally. I'm gonna look at this and say. I'm gonna look at the bullywogs. I'm gonna look at this heavy crossbow. I'm gonna look back at them. Which one of you is even using this?
Yes, because
Like this thing is the size of you. Like
It looks like, I'll have you know I'm a mean shot.
Fair enough. Who's using the trap though? Because I might want
Cap.
that. If you
Cap.
trip and fall a trap into someone, it might look suspicious. Tripping and falling with a dagger is much more natural. So I might have to hold on to the trap.
Oh, well, these
What
aren't
does the
for the
cape
king. They're
do?
for hunting so that we can gather these things
The
for
pelt.
the offering.
Oh,
you know the things. Do you know?
not
you-
another
you-
word. His nickname just
Yep,
takes
yeah,
the
you're
hunting
right.
trap.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yep. I want to go talk to that giant toad, please.
I'd actually also like to go to the toad.
I can't deal with these bullywugs anymore.
Wait, before you go,
Okay.
Doctor. Doctor, and what's the tiny happy one?
Kenny,
No, the other tiny happy one. I'm pointing towards Twilight.
Twyla.
Yes. And I'm not tiny. I'm taller than you.
I'm minuscule. You're tiny.
This motherfucker here,
Just
right?
because you fit in more places doesn't make you just
Giggity.
meh.
I was about to
Yeah.
say.
If the
Yeah.
deceased goblin's shoe fits, right? We're doing this tomorrow, all right?
Yes, I'm aware.
I need, hopefully, do the both of you at all have the capability of creating and destroying water?
I can
of
shape
you
it.
do.
I can't create it.
It's on the druid spell list though.
Okay,
But
so I
we're
can
in
just
a
pull from
swamp.
the druid spell list?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
So
Actually, isn't it also on the
It is also on the
cleric
cleric
spell list? Yeah, so yeah, either one of us.
Awesome.
Good
If you
thinking,
could
Apple.
both hopefully
I was
prepare
actually
that
planning on
tomorrow in
using
case
that.
we get inside. We need to fuck up the pool instantaneously.
Couldn't I just use
Ooh,
shape
can I
water
turn
to
that into
freeze
holy
it?
water?
You could.
it would take a
I mean,
while.
It would take a long time to do.
Couldn't
And
I
that
just-
wouldn't destroy it because as soon as we waited for the water to
True.
thaw, I mean, she's
Yeah, in
got
an
it
hour it
full.
would thaw. By the time you got to the last bit of water, the first bit of water would have started thawing already.
Definitely
But-
destroy.
Iga,
Mhm.
you head out across the way to the hut where the giant toad is. A frayed rope tethers a giant toad to a wooden post in the middle of this hut.
Oh, I'm following Iga for the toad, by the way.
The toad looks uncomfortable as a pair of sticky, webbed hands push their way out of his mouth. The toad's jaw opens wide as it regurgitates a bullywog, who falls prone on the floor.
This is the dumbest place I've ever been to.
I'm going to look at the bullywog covered in frog goo. Gonna look at the toad, look down, back up. Gonna clap my hands, make a somatic pattern. I can't speak of animals.
Okay. What do you say?
I say, hello, new friend. I am not. What is happening here? First of all,
It's a game.
expound.
Your game is based on Vor?
It's Swallow the Guard. We play every day.
Swallow the god.
Back
Oh,
top and jump like
That's all I needed to hear. So
Riveting. Sounds like you're pretty good at this game. Yes.
Yeah. So at this point, the guard is back on his feet.
he just sees me like speaking in like ribbits and shit.
I mean, he can also speak with toads and frogs, so he understands what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pick him up, toss him in the water.
The frog or
And
the bullywog?
the bullywug.
Not
Give
getting
me
Jazzy Jeff.
A strength check.
Yeah, got you. Gonna pick him up and toss him because I need him out of the fucking way.
Ooh, I had a thought.
I have athletics.
That's fine.
Is it just me and Iga, or did everybody else come with?
Just you
I'm-
and Iga.
Yes, you
I
and
think-
Iga.
Oh, okay.
I'm having too much fun with the bullywog.
So
Are you helping me? Are you helping me with my checks, my dear doctor?
Am I helping you with what? I didn't hear you.
My checks,
Your check?
my skill check, my
Oh,
skill
your
checks.
checks. Help you with
So you successfully
sure.
picked the bullywog up, and
Mm-hmm.
the frog is like, I don't think you can play. I don't think you're big enough.
No, I have a better idea, and I do like Jazzy Jeff him over there. And I say, and I go back to the thing and say, no, I have a plan. So this game, you are so good at it. We are going to be playing the ultimate championship of Swallow the God tomorrow. Are you interested in being on my team? Also, animal friendship.
I'm dead as fuck.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
I'm dead as fuck.
I am.
Okay, but we have to name
short-circuited.
him Gamakichi.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am currently short circuiting because my brain immediately started trying to make up rules for Swallow the Guard.
There's only one rule.
8. Beat that. Beat it. Do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Beat that roll.
My head was coming up with separate rules for Swallow the Guard.
There's a couple of rules with that one.
Boy.
What makes it the ultimate championship?
There will be more in one place. It will be instead of swallow their guard, swallow all their gods.
Ah, yes, Chubby Bunny with people.
I've never played with any of the other guards before.
That's why they're the champions.
They are dying to play with you.
Neff looks over at Iga, make that pun, and she just makes like that Homer Simpson like purr noise that he be making when he see donuts. The one where his eyes are doing it and his mouth is doing it. That one.
Neff, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Is it trying to swallow
damn
Neff?
God damn it!
Well, shit.
Oh,
Dexterity
Out
Where's
of
my
nowhere,
plan,
this frog's tongue flies out, wraps around your waist, and pulls you into his mouth.
Joke's
Down.
on you. I'm
Down.
into that.
Down.
Wait, am I head first or feet first?
Head first.
Joke's on you. I'm not into that. So there's like gurgling, like I'm now like I guess the top half of me is covered in slime. This is now a hentai dog. I'm just like Kimachi.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out right now.
All right. So there's like garbling noises. I'm like cussing the frog out, like, I gotta get this fucking toad off me.
Can you put my friend down, please? Why did you swallow her?
Could I use
He immediately spits her up. He's like, I was playing the game.
It's not a god.
Oh. Well, if you're not guards, then how are you going to throw a game of Swallow the Guard?
We'll be playing tomorrow at next sunlight.
We'll be guards then, or whatever.
We're gonna. Oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
So I'm
Okay.
just like head to toe covered in slime.
I
You can
hand you one
see
of
the
my
guard
vials.
you can see the guard that I go through is actually just bathing himself off in the lake, like he was planning to go over there anyway.
I was helping.
Neff looks at Aiga and is like, this could be us, but you're playing.
Wow.
And she like kind of does
18
this,
plus stream.
Okay. Mhm.
and she starts walking over to the water, and she just starts disrobing. She's like, fuck it. I am sick. I needed a bath anyway. Fuck it.
All right. So all right. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm just going to sit. I'm just going to sit at the at the bank's edge, and I'm going to pick up that bullywog and get it throw him again.
Neff
Okay.
just watches a bullywog like.
Okay, the first time I thought you were helping me out, I was getting ready to head to the lake anyway. Now I think I'm offended.
What do you mean? We're playing a game.
It's called Throw the God.
It's called Throw the Guard. It's a
Came from our country.
yes, Throw the Guard. You know.
You know what? He believes you. I'm not even gonna roll inside.
I know you're not gonna make it after the trip and fall and stab.
I'm not trying to hear shit after that. Get it with the old trip and fall. Works every time, except the times that it doesn't work.
All
Neff puts her
right,
clothes
so
and her skill
back
makeup
in
on.
Illick's cabin, what's happening?
Didn't you also say there was like a cape of moss or something with the honey
Yes.
here? What does
Yes.
that do?
Roll survival.
That shit is a Call of Duty ghillie suit.
You look at it and
20?
you recognize that it's for camouflage.
How big is it?
It's big enough for you.
So it will be big enough to cover me like completely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to snag that.
Not you stealing from these people we trying to help.
It's not like they're gonna use it.
They just said
I mean-
they used it to hunt.
They said they used it to hunt to get offerings. We about to take out the reason for them needing to get offerings completely off
Okay.
the plate. They gonna be all right.
And that's on period.
Alright. Besides, Iga already took the crossbow.
No, I left it because
No,
I'm
I
just
did not take the crossbow.
I'm
In
just
fact, the
I'm just
bully ones are
done.
looking at you very strangely, like,
Oh, my bad, because I totally thought that nickname also took the trap. Okay, in that case, Kenny's gonna look at them and say, "Do you think I can borrow this for a while? If we need to watch Bavlana's house, having someone camouflaged outside of it could be really useful."
they all look at each other and they're kind of like nodding, like, yeah, that makes sense. And it looks like, I suppose that's fine.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
so we will need a place to rest.
Well, it's not very big, but you can use my guest room.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much.
All of us?
Nickname
Actually-
immediately makes their way to the guest room.
Are there
so-
any empty huts? Oh, sorry, I'm not there anymore. I forgot.
Well, actually, yeah, because it's just the three of us in the cat. So is this like a hut or is this his
Does-
house? Like when he said
It's a
room.
hut, but it's a house. It's
Okay.
Does it have like at least 3 beds in the guest? I don't know how many guests you usually have.
there are 2 beds in the guest room. They're decent sized beds, like fulls, I guess.
I guess we can But I mean,
I said 2.
do you have a pull-out cot that we can use?
I have some rolled up sleeping bags back there.
I guess it'll
Well,
do.
I
'Cause
mean, me and Nickname are pretty small. I'm sure that we can all manage to cuddle up together.
He raises an
Can I?
eyebrow but says, "Yeah, okay."
I
Not you judging us
definitely.
when you want to trip and fall on that nigga.
Anyway, all of his guests leave, and he like unboards the windows and the door.
Wait, they board these windows every time they want to have a meeting?
When I
These
tell
niggas
you,
are dumb.
tell you, no sense of survival
What did
whatsoever.
Twyla say? The sense a warlock gave a golem. Is that
yeah, the sense a wizard gave a golem.
not even? Not
Since
even.
has chased him his whole life, and yet he has avoided it.
Oh goodness.
At
Do we
this point,
want
Neff
in
comes back
there
slightly
today?
Hmm?
Because do we want in there today? Because we're going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we will say you all gather up in the guest room and take a long rest, and we'll call it there for the day.
Holy
Kenny
hell.
is absolutely sleeping with Twyla.
Yes.
Kenny is still oblivious. I want to make the point. Kenny is
Twyla is.
absolutely.
Kenny, you want to do, something special tonight?
Not something
Just-
special.
So
Oh,
special.
Like you mean
Turn
trading
off the
stories like we
lights.
used to do?
It was going to be something to do with our mouths. I wasn't. Sure. We'll do stories. It's not like we got privacy in here anyway.
Rub me down in some hot oils, baby.
Look, all I'm saying is that last time we played stories, we weren't grown, but we both grown now, so the
Oh,
stories might
wait, were you
change.
clothed before, or did you always have your shoulders out?
I I have always had.
Oh, okay. You were just a little too close to the camera, and I was like, "Shit, that was quick." All them clothes came off.
Before we start getting naked, let's do outros.
Oh my!
I looked up and all I saw was skin. I was like, "What the fuck going on here?"
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's get some outros going.
Kenny was ready for bed. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I need everybody to go to bed. We gonna try again tomorrow.
Sleep just like air is for the weak.
Apple.
Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm Apple Juice. It's spelled like Beetlejuice. I'm on TikTok, and I think that's pretty much it. Have a good one. This was about as chaotic as expected. Fuck.
All right.
Hey y'all, I am Kay, also Phenomenal, primarily on TikTok. I played your lovely tiny halfling bard Kenny, who has lost her voice, possibly some of her senses, and who knows what else she might lose telling these stories. See y'all next week.
Oh, all right.
Hello to all you lady bros and
You
non-binary
skipped Neo.
hoes.
You skipped Neo.
Oh,
my
I didn't know
turn?
there was a particular order.
My bad.
Hello again, Shea Butter Babies. I am Neo Soul God. You could just call me Neo. I am just, whew, my God. Y'all wild as hell. I don't have much to plug today. I do want to plug my new Patreon page. If you would like to support me on Patreon, you can do that. But I would really prefer if you would go support Mac Epiphany on Coffee. Go get our Way of the Capoeirista Monk. It is literally one of the latest things that I've ever had the pleasure of writing with someone. So please, if you can, go support that. And I'm blessed to be here. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the space. Thank you for the session, DM. That's it for me.
All right.
Now it's your turn.
Now that it's my turn, ladies, bros, and non-binary hoes. Yes, I'm Thena, and I played Neff, the Death Cleric, and yeah, I had a good time as usual. So, who knows? Will Kenny and Twyla bang? Who knows?
Find out
Will-
next time.
Will we usurp a king? Who knows? Find out next time.
Will we get swallowed by a toad?
I already have.
Hi, I'm Tomasi. I play Twyla, and join us next week because the revolution will be televised.
Hey yo!
All right, and I am Mac Epiphany. I am in all the places as Mac Epiphany. Yeah, this has been a stream. Thank you to my beautiful players. Y'all are a joy every time. And we'll catch y'all next time. I don't even have anything.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. And next time we will be starting a revolution.
Yes.
Fun times, fun times.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, y'all.